So welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we are going to be continuing on with our testing of the SGCB polishing pads and microfiber tools. In this test we have moved on from the beat up horrible micro paint to the notoriously rock solid Audi paint on this absolutely stunning RS4. So working on this wing with a 3-inch wine pad, which is the SGCB medium pad, and along with this we're using the SGCB heavy cut compound. Before we go any further, I would just like to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to Interior Guy Detailing, who invited us down to help him out on this beautiful car. So for the purpose of this test, I'm going to be using the same procedure that I would if I was using SGCB or Hex Logic pads. As this is a cutting phase, I will be working small sections at a time. I like to do 3 to 4 passes horizontally and vertically, and we'll visit each area twice, as in I'll do 2 sets on each area. Okay, so for removal of the compounds, I'm using the SGCB edgeless microfiber tools, which are 40 by 40 centimeters and 380 GSM. And I've got to say, these are some of the nicest tools that I have ever used for removing polish and wax. They come in at a great price. I'll put a link in the description for all the products that I've used today. So at this point it's just a quick inspection with the LED light, just to check and make sure that all the marks and swirls have been knocked out of the paintwork before moving on to the next set. So every time that I'm finished a panel, I'll always take the opportunity to blow my pads out to stop them from getting clogged up and keep them nice and fresh. This is a good way to maintain the life of your pads to stop them breaking down. Okay, so in this section of the video we're doing some refining. Michael has already corrected the bonnet, so I am on to the refining process. For this I'll be using the red pad, which is the SGCB softest pad, along with the SGCB fine cut hologram remover compound. The great thing about refining is that you can cover so much more area of the panel than what you can while cutting, so progress is much faster. Here I'm going to be using a combination of the 3-inch pads for the sides of the bonnet and 5-inch for the main centre section. So at this point I've moved on to the larger machine with the 5-inch pad, again covering a large area of the bonnet to continue with the refining process. Again, I'll use the same method as what I would with any other pads, SGCB or Hex Logic pads, and I'll do 3 to 4 passes in a horizontal and vertical movement plane. However, as this is the refining, we'll only be doing 1 set. So I think it's time to talk about the pads and their performance. These pads were given a very tough test on this very hard paint, and overall they performed very well when comparing them to other brands. As the pads are advertised as suitable for DA and rotary, we took the opportunity off camera to test how well they done when used with the rotary, and I have to say they performed well. However, I personally feel that they are better suited to the DA. This is all down to personal preference. I prefer a much thinner pad when using the rotary. Overall, this is a pad well worth investing in. There was no issues with overheating or throwing the compound all over the place. They are easy to clean out and the structural integrity was sound throughout the test. And the results speak for themselves. So if you've made it this far, I'd just like to say thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. See you in the next one.